What's up, people? It's the Hype Box man himself, no other than your brother from another mother, urban lover, coming from your mama's basement, baby. In today's article, I want to talk about a few things that I read on different sites, that also read in the comment section. So I did my little research. Actually, I was going to drop this video yesterday, but I'll be looking at some more stuff because I want to make sure that things that I put out is like almost factual. You know, I try not to get into too many rumors. The reason why I don't get into rumors, because like I said before, most rumors are just information, just basically people put out information in order to entertain the fan base, you know, to get you thinking and get you wondering. So the first thing I want to talk about is Pelinka. Now this article came out a while ago, and I meant to drop this back then. And this article is basically, they were talking about, like, you know, when they had a meeting with the players, what they expect from the players. The one thing I like about Magic Johnson, what he did is he quickly told Meta World Peace that he will not be coming back next season, to give him a chance to look for, you know, look into another team. You'll get yourself ready in case other teams could use him. Like, you know, based on the fact, like, you know how like they got like teams like the Cavaliers or the Warriors that can use somebody to come off the bench, you know, just for 5 minutes or something like that. So they gave him a chance to like get himself ready for this coming season, and I respect that. Now Pelinka came out, and like I said, this article got old, but he came out and he stated that, he said the Lakers haven't determined which player on their roster now are part of their future. The front office evaluation isn't over yet. And then he said that guys that guys that are not committed to excellence won't be here, Pelinka said. And this goes into correlation when Magic Johnson stated that, you know, when guys come not prepared, they won't see the floor. These individuals, they're going to most likely look to trade. Now, with that being said, there's an article, matter of fact, not just a article, but a few articles. I won't give the name of some of these articles or some of their sites, only on the strength that at the end of the day, there's basically rumors. So in these articles, there was a bunch of rumors floating around about D'Angelo Russell. One article stated that the Lakers are going to look to try to move D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle, based on the fact that Julius Randle, after this season, will become an unrestricted free agent, if I'm not mistaken. There's another article came out, said that, you know, the Philadelphia 76ers might try to trade their pick to the Lakers for D'Angelo Russell. To me personally, I like D'Angelo Russell, but that's not a bad thing, because look at this draft with the top 6 players that I named in my past video, that this could be a good move, only for the respect of D'Angelo Russell if he wants to be a point guard. But I'm gonna share something with you guys that a lot of people ain't really been noticing, because sometimes we get caught in our feelings because we Lakers fans and we want the best for our Lakers, that we're not paying attention to detail. Now there's another article came out where they would basically state like so many teams that were actually asking for D'Angelo Russell and how a scenario can work. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I want to address something real quick. First and foremost, Magic Johnson already stated that he's not going to move the players. Now, being stated that he said that does not mean that he will not move certain individuals based on what he's looking for future endeavors. And what I mean by that, he is looking, pretty soon Magic Johnson are going to look to get rid of Luol Deng and Miles Government. They're on a long, lengthy contract for 4 straight years guaranteed, where, you know, there's no type of options in there. They have no choice but to trade these guys off. That's the only way I see D'Angelo Russell or Julius Randle or Brandon Ingram for that matter, but I don't think they're going to get rid of Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram can play the 2 and the 3, and sometimes the 1, but he can play the 2 and the 3, so I don't think they're getting rid of Brandon Ingram. But the only way that I see them trading D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle is with a package with Luol Deng or Miles Government, but it's most likely to be Luol Deng because his contract is much more healthier than Miles Government. Miles Government only making 14, where Luol is making 72 million for 4 years. There's a big difference. So in order for them to have cap space to sign some of these young players in the coming future, they got to move Luol Deng eventually. It's business. I know a lot of us love some of these players, but at the end of the day, they got to make room in order to bring in somebody like a PG-13 if they wanted DeMarcus Cousins, because Pelinka already said that they want 2 stars. So just keep that in mind. Now that PG-13 wants to come to LA, you got Lonzo Ball wanting to be in LA, so you got to think about it. At the end of the day, this is the main reason why I say the Lakers are going to get Lonzo Ball, because I think the Celtics going to get Markelle Fultz. The only reason why but now they're saying that Boston might go get Lonzo Ball. I mean, after they being manhandled by the Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't even want to talk about that. I'm gonna make, you know what, I'm going to make a channel that's going to be dedicated to all to basketball, football, and baseball. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. But anyway, the crazy thing is this: they're not going to make a move without giving up Luol Deng. He got to be in the package. They're not just going to just trade D'Angelo Russell away without giving out Luol Deng. This is the only way I can see them trading D'Angelo Russell. It got to include Luol Deng to drop that healthy contract. Simply put. Anything else, other rumors wise, is not going to work. Magic Johnson not just going to trade D'Angelo Russell away, just basically trade him away. You know, for a star. No, ain't nobody, listen. It's going to be some type of package deal if they do that. And I'm seeing this. If it does happen, it's going to be towards the All-Star break. Because they're going to give them enough time to see how D'Angelo Russell probably played with that future point guard that they're going to get in this draft. This is the main reason why when you see Magic Johnson when he took over, D'Angelo Russell was pushed to the 2 and Jordan Clarkson was pushed to the 1. Basically what they were doing was observing to see how D'Angelo Russell play off the ball without being the point guard. And that's what I've been telling people over and over again, because D'Angelo Russell is a 2. Everybody wants to be a point. Even some of these sites keep talking about he's a point guard, blah, blah, blah. No, he's a 2. You know, he played a point because at that time, we did not have a point guard. So it made sense to put him at the point. And he's not a bad point guard. His biggest problem is that he's just not quick like a lot of other point guards. And I know a lot of people say, well, Lonzo Ball ain't quick. This is where you got to go according to height. Steve Smith, back in the days, was not a quick guard, but he was 6'8", he played the point. Magic Johnson was not a quick guard, but he was 6'8", 6'9", but he played the point. And they still play pretty good, because see, what players fail to realize is this. They say, well, you know, Lonzo Ball can't stick a point guard. He's not fast enough. But what about on the other end? Will that point guard be able to stick somebody to 6'7", and this guy's only 6'1"? Think about it. Lonzo Ball can play like Chauncey Billups, if y'all guys remember from Detroit. Why he was known for backing little guards down in the paint and getting easy layups or setting up pick and rolls going to the paint. That's the whole thing about a 6'7" point guard. He can see over these short guards and make the offense much more better and potent. You guys keep talking about he can't D up nobody. At the end of the day, you tell me right now what point guard in the NBA can D up anybody. Chris Paul is known as the best defensive point guard in the league, and he's still getting shot out by Stephen Curry. Let's be real. Damian Lillard. These guys go at each other hard. So you just can't say, well, you know, he's not going to be able to play nobody. He's not quick enough. He's not strong on defense. And I'm talking about Lonzo Ball here. They cannot play him as well. You got to look at both dynamics. When Lonzo Ball's on the offense, these little guys are not going to be able to play him. That's why Magic Johnson won 5 championships. Because Isaiah Thomas, these guys can play him. And let's go back. Let's go back. Remember, I'm not going to go back, because some of you guys probably remember, you know, when Detroit beat the Lakers and they went to the finals. Who was actually out of the game? Listen, like I said the other day, man, it's about knowing the whole dynamics of basketball. And I'm not knocking none of you guys, you know, because some of you guys want other players. Lonzo Ball is the best fit for LA. That's why Boston and Lakers will be back to dominance in a couple years. I'm telling you guys. And be honest with you, I don't care if it's rigged or not. You know, I love entertainment. I'm just happy because I want to see Boston Lakers in the finals. That's why when Kobe and them played against Kevin Durant and them, I was excited because it brings back memories of days of old when Larry Bird and Magic to go at it. And I love it. I love it. So with that being said, just remember this. The only way the Lakers are going to give up D'Angelo Russell or Julius Randle or both of them is that the package got to include Luol Deng. Other than that, they're not just going to make a stupid, blatant trade. There's not Jim Buss and Mitch Kupchak. And even to those two individuals, respect. They wouldn't even make a trade like that. They would just ride with the young guys. But this is the main reason why D'Angelo Russell was playing the 2, because Magic and Pelinka and them were looking at to see how he works at the 2. The big difference with that is this. Jordan Clarkson is not a pass-first type of guard. So you're not going to really get that much dynamics out of D'Angelo Russell based on the fact of Jordan Clarkson running the point. Now with Lonzo Ball at the point, or Markelle Fultz, because Markelle Fultz was a pretty good pass as well. Either one of those two, but I'm really believing that the Lakers are going to take Lonzo because the Boston Celtics are going to take Markelle's Fultz. But even with Lonzo or Markelle, D'Angelo Russell will basically get more looks. This is the main reason why when Nick Young came in there, he was excited that D'Angelo Russell was actually looking for him, and he gave him mad props. He said, hats off to D'Angelo Russell for finding me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a good point guard that's setting up players, everybody around you becomes better. They don't have to fight or shoot for a shot or a contested shot. Pick and rolls will run much better. And people say, well, he can't run the pick and roll. He can't do this and that. What games are you guys looking at, to be honest with you? I'm talking about Lonzo Ball or Markelle's Fultz. What games are you looking at? one thing you have to understand and realize, most players that come in here, they either already NBA ready, or in a couple years they will be where they are, where they were when they last couple years in college. That's only if the front office stayed to their guns and put fire under these little young guys' butt cheeks. I don't want to say the word cussing word, but that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So with that being said, D'Angelo Russell, the only way he's going to be traded, and I'm going to keep on saying this, is with Lou Aldane packaged up in there somewhere. But to me personally, I think the Lakers are going to at least give it to the All-Star break to decide what they're going to do. That's what I'm looking at. Because right now, the Lakers, like I said before, last year they could have won 30 plus games. This year they should win 40 games. And I'm being honest with you guys. Why? Because Magic Johnson and Pelinka are not playing with these young guys. They're not taking no excuses for an answer. They want these young guys to come out and hit our targets. They want them to come out and play hard. And this also means Luke Walton as well. He also is being watched too. So keep that in mind. It ain't just the players, but it's also the coaching staff. This is what they want. They want championship back in LA. And they're not taking no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They want excellence. That's what Pelinka said. They want excellence. So once again, and I say this over and over again, I know a lot of sites are bringing rumors because they want to make sure that, you know, they have something for the fans to read, and I respect that. But the Lakers are not going to make any moves unless they package Lou Aldane within it. Other than that, it'd be stupid to not do it because, number one, how would they get rid of Lou Aldane just straight up trading him to a team? It's not going to happen. They got it going to be D'Angelo Russell or some draft picks. You know, like the draft picks they got from the Celtics for Calderon, the two second rounders, whatever you want to call it. But D'Angelo Russell is going to be he's going to be in any of those conversations. You know, that's what's going to happen. But I believe it's going to wait. They are going to wait to the All-Star break before this takes place because it makes sense. Because they get to see how D'Angelo Russell play off Lonzo Ball or Markelle Fultz. And if he doesn't fit, then they will make the move because they can actually push Brandon Ingram at the 2, and if PG-13 come, they can put him at the 3, and that's what they're looking at. That's what I'm thinking. So, and other than that, no trade is not going to happen without Lou Aldane in it. With that being said, it's your man, it's your homeboy, your brother from another mother, somebody who sings that soul music. It's your man, Urban Lover. Like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think about these 3 topics I brought up. It's beautiful. It's a blessed day. Listen, guys. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and I'm going to the bathroom. Take care.